Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at the Duler Stadium for a high voltage encounter between the two heavyweights of the Selvel Goa Professional League, Salgaocar FC and Churchill brothers. Salgaocar coming off a beautiful win. We are here looking at Salgaocar FC warming up. This is an important game for them. If they manage to win this...
Rolling.
Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are at the Duler Stadium where once again Salgaocar FC have stepped in at the Duler Stadium and they will clash Churchill brothers today. And I have with me the head coach of Salgaocar FC. First of all, you started off your winning campaign. Will you think that winning campaign will continue today as well?
Yeah, that was a confidence for the team after winning the first match, and now we are prepared for the second match, and we are definitely will give our best.
You said you are going to give your best. So what is the mood out there? Because you always, as I said, you started with the winning note over there. How is the mood in the dressing room as they take on Churchill brothers today?
Yeah, that's what we say. Like matches are won in the dressing room. So dressing room was so beautiful. It was so calm. Players are with confident frame of mind, and they definitely give their best on the field.
Wish you all the very best and see you in the post-match with a positive note out there. Well, as we just spoke to Salgaocar FC head coach, we'll move on the other side to speak to Churchill brothers head coach. Stay tuned.
Here's the Salgaocar Football Club team list. They've made one change. Jason De Mello, the goalkeeper, Perry Pereira, Daniel Gomes, Saurabh Patil, Sean Pereira, Valentino Nazareth, Shaish Madan, Ribhav Sardesai, Selvin Miranda, Stefan De Costa, Philip Parviz, and their coach, Levino Anthony Pereira. Churchill brothers coming off a disappointing loss in their last game against Vasco Sports Club. What an important encounter this is going to be for them. It's a single leg league. One more loss would prove detrimental and would dent their title hopes, Churchill brothers.
As we promised, we'll be speaking to Churchill brothers, and yes, we have the head coach of Churchill brothers. So first of all, we saw that Churchill brothers didn't start on a positive note in your first match previously. So what are the changes have you made to fight back against Salgaocar FC today?
First of all, we are not under pressure. We are not going to play under pressure because the opponent team, as to me, it looks they are under pressure because they won match and they want to continue. But still, we have to put our foot together and we must overcome this match.
Any changes of players that you have put in place this day to see that Churchill brothers win those 3 points, or at least make some difference out there?
Yeah, we made 5 changes, and out of 5 changes, 3 under 20 boys. And the experienced defender we brought, the Godfrey Mascarenas and Jocelyn Miranda in the midfield line.
Thank you so much, coach, and wish you all the best and see you in the post-match interaction. Thank you. Well, that's all we have from the pre-match interaction. We will see you at the kickoff in next couple of minutes, and then in the post-match interaction with me, Clinton D'Souza. Keep watching the Selvel Goa Professional League 2020-21 season here now.
As we heard the coach, Noberto Gonzalez, 5 changes for Churchill brothers from their last encounter. Shiv Nandan Yadav, goalkeeper, Joaquim Carvalho, Joban Cardozo, Preston Fernandes, Godfrey Mascarenas, Jin Minthang Hansing, Justin Barbosa, Jocelyn Agnello Dias, Kidron Fernandes, Sumer Segal, and the captain Valito Cruz, coached by Noberto Gonzalez. We are here, almost ready for the kickoff. High voltage encounter at the Duler Stadium here. Churchill brothers versus Salgaocar FC. We see the walk starting by the FIFA anthem for fair play. What an important encounter, as I said, for Churchill brothers. They cannot afford to lose this match. We see the captain Velito Cruz leading the team, the Red Machines. And Salgaocar in their famous green. Salgaocar looked like a confident bunch from the victory in their last match against FC Goa. They beat FC Goa 2-0. On the other hand, Churchill brothers lost to Vasco Sports Club 2-0. The captains out there, Daniel Gomes and Velito Cruz. Here's the referees for today's game: Keshav Kaskar, Nikhil Arondekar and Pandurang Korgaonkar. The referees have been fantastic so far in the Selvel Goa Professional League. We haven't seen many mistakes from them. In the era of the video assistant replay, as we call it famously, the VAR, the referees have been spot on so far in this Goa Professional League. The final huddle for Salgaocar and Churchill brothers. Salgaocar will look to maintain their winning run. They've started brilliantly and on a confident note. But when two heavyweights meet, form doesn't play a big role. It's a matter of nerves. We saw the goalkeeper for Churchill brothers, Shivnandan Yadav, who's come in for this game. We are all set to start here at the Duler Stadium. It's a warm and sunny afternoon. The players just waiting for the referee's whistle. We're all set, just waiting for the referee's whistle. Both teams must be raring to go. The suspense builds up here at the Duler Stadium. The referee just checking and blows the whistle to start the proceedings, and we are on our way here in the Duler Stadium. Long ball straight away from Churchill, looking for Hansing, but Jason DeMello with the ball. Had a good outing in the last game, kept his clean sheet. Plays it long again. We saw beautiful counter-attacking football from Salgaocar in the last game. Will it be more of the same, or will Salgaocar coach Levino Anthony Pereira have changed his tactics? We see Philippe Parviz on the screen. Here's Teflon De Costa, the live wire he was against FC Goa. Here's the newcomer in the starting lineup today, Preston Fernandes. That's Godfrey Mascarenhas, the other newcomer today in the first 11. Godfrey Mascarenhas with the throw-in. Hansing wins a foul. Churchill brothers would only hope for an early goal here against Salgaocar. They are putting the pressure here. But the Salgaocar defense was rock solid last game against FC Goa. Can they do the same in this game as well? Jason DeMello. Godfrey Mascarenhas with the free kick, the experienced customer. But that's a poor free kick. Cleared away acrobatically by the Salgaocar defense. As Hansing cleared off by Salgaocar. We saw in the last game against FC Goa, who weren't really great in the attacking third, but can Churchill put this defense, Salgaocar defense, under pressure? Here's Ribhav Sardesai, dispossessed. This is a chance. Hansing with the throw in the dice, but here's that man Stefan de Costa, who was so influential in the last game. Valentino Nazareth looking for Perry Pereira, who was also fantastic in the last game. Back to captain Daniel Gomez, to Sean Pereira, Sean to Ribhav Sardesai, who plays it long, looking for Selvin Miranda. Selvin with his darting runs was quite a threat. Last time around he was looking for Saish Madan, but slightly off radar over there, Selvin Miranda. But you can see again, straight from the word go, the Salgaocar team is basing their game on the counters yet again. They know that Churchill brothers need the win more than them. Joachim to Daniel Gomez. Ribhav Sardesai, but powered off the ball with the other newcomer in the starting lineup, but gives away a foul. Josely Dias. Here we see it again. Ribhav Sardesai being sandwiched by Josely and Joburn. Here's Valito. Easily gives the ball away to Ribhav Sardesai. It's beautiful work from Valentino Nazareth, holding up play, winning a throw. Sumer Segal, who gave that cheap ball away in the last game against Vasco for that first goal that Joachim Brunches had scored, but he must be a focused man. He would like to make amends for that mistake. Here's Stefan de Costa. It's a good ball in. Cleared away for the first corner of the game for Salgaocar FC. Joachim just calming his defenders down, saying just play it to your own pace. But here's the danger for Churchill brothers early on in the game. 5 minutes here at the Duler Stadium. That's a good ball in. That's another chance, but Sean Pereira volleys it over the bar, and Churchill brothers goalkeeper Shiv Nandan Yadav can breathe a sigh of relief. An early goal for Salgaocar would absolutely be a disaster for Churchill brothers. Nevertheless, it's 0-0 here. 6 minutes on the clock. Shiv Nandan Yadav taking his time. Beautifully done. Selvin Miranda to Sean Pereira, back to his captain Daniel Gomez, to Ribhav, to Daniel. Beautifully done, looking for Philip Parviz, who wins the throw in. Selvin Miranda. Ribhav tries to dribble past Joburn, but Joburn shoots the ball off. But Salgaocar in possession again. The captain back to Ribhav. Here's Philip Parviz, and he's brought down by Godfrey Mascarenas. Free kick in an important position here for Salgaocar. Can they put in a good cross in, or will he go directly for goal? The goal scorer, the first scorer of this year's Selvel Goa Professional League, Saish Madan, is standing over the ball. We saw it last time. He's pretty dangerous on the set pieces. Taking his time, Saish Madan. That's a slightly overcooked ball. And it's a goal kick for Churchill Brothers. He'll be disappointed with that ball. A man of his quality would expect to set high standards on that free kick. Shiv again taking his time, letting his players settle down. Some little delay over here. Shiv is taking his time, I think. Yeah, we start off with a goal kick. Here's Sumer. Sumer. Under pressure, Sumer again gives the ball away in a similar position, but he's got some backup this time. Sumer needs to learn from his mistakes. That was dangerous again, but this time around he had some backup. Shivnandan with the long goal kick. Jostley to Justin Barbosa, who was ever so impressive in the last game. Probably the only positive that Churchill Brothers could take out from the last game. Justin Barbosa, he had put in some tempting crosses. He dribbled past a few of them, but his striking line couldn't really take advantage of it, Churchill Brothers. But he's a man to watch out for, Salgaocar FC. Here's Jason DeMello with long kick, but goes straight out for a throw-in for Churchill Brothers. He was looking for Selvin Miranda, but here's Godfrey Mascarenas, but the throw-in gives the ball away. Selvin Miranda, what can he do? Here's Saish Madan, looking to play it wide to Valentino Nazareth, but Sumer Segal intercepts and gives the throw away. Leaves it for Perry Pereira to Saish Madan. Here's Saish, beautiful running, but does well. Sumer Segal. Throw in for Salgaocar Football Club. Takes it quickly, but slightly off radar. It's still in control. Valito picks up the spoils. Here's Joaquim Carvalho, who plays it out. Godfrey Mascarenas is just apologizing to his teammates. 11 minutes on the clock, and the game has largely been a midfield affair. It's been a battle of the midfields, but we see Salgaocar FC pressing Churchill Brothers back in their own half today. Valito Cruz has not been in control today of the Churchill Brothers middle of the park so far, but let's see what he can do as the game progresses. Here's Valito de Cruz as he tries to take control. Here's Barbosa, but gives the ball away. Here's Steflon. Steflon running. He's just about tackled by Josley Dias. It's Josley on the ball. Plays it wide to Joban, who gives it away, and Perry Pereira picks up the spoils. Daniel Gomez plays it to goalkeeper Jason. It's beautifully brought down by Selvin Miranda. Here's Sean Pereira to Rubhav Sardesai. Rubhav wins the foul. We see both the teams trying to press the other in their defensive half when they have the ball. But Preston giving away that foul as a process. Here's Godfrey looking for Hansing. Here's Barbosa. Josley to Sumer to Josley. Josley plays it wide to Godfrey. Godfrey moving up. Oh, what a turn that was from Preston, but looking for a handball, but nothing doing, says the referee. Here's Teflon dispossessed by Velito. That's a long shot by Barbosa. Saish Madan. Daniel Gomes. Here's Ribhav. Here's Philip Parviz on the run, but Shivnandan Yadav plays it first time. Here's Joban to Josley to Velito. Velito plays it long with his left foot first time, looking for Barbosa. Beautifully played. Here's Sumer. It's a poor touch from Hansing. He would be disappointed with that. He's known for his good ball control. Here's Hansing again. Beautiful power. Plays it off to Velito. Beautiful, beautiful skill from Joban Cardoz. Looking for his forward line, Preston Fernandez, but Preston leaves the ball. He was in an offside position. Here's Jason DeMello. Plays it to Sean Pereira. Sean goes long. Looking for Philip, but easily dealt with by Joaquim Carvalho. Selvin Miranda plays it back to Sean Pereira. To Saish Madan. Gives the ball away. I beg your pardon, that was Stefan De Costa. Godfrey Mascarenas throws it to Velito. Here's Sumer. Does well this time, Sumer. Looking for Preston, but loses the ball. Ribov to Sean Pereira, who goes long again. That's beautifully threaded. Here's Philip Parviz putting the Churchill brothers under defense, but a corner as a process of that header from Kidron Fernandez. Second corner for Salgaocar. Salgaocar has been the brighter side in the opening exchange so far against Churchill brothers. Here comes the second corner. It's gone out of play, and again a disappointing set piece from Valentino Nazareth. Shivnandan Yadav. Directing his players, taking the long goal kick. And that's a throw in. for Churchill brothers. Godfrey takes the throw in and gives it away Joaquim Carvalho, and ultimately eventually clears the line. Valito getting more engaged in the game. Hansing with some space. Plays it to Preston. Preston fouls Perry Pereira. Jason DeMello will take the free kick. Rock solid so far, Salgaocar Football Club, just like in the last game. But here's calmly headed back by Joachim to goalkeeper Shivnandan Yadav. Like I said, it's been a midfield battle so far between Churchill brothers and Salgaocar FC. Salgaocar FC just edging the possession over here, starting the brighter side, but it's still 0-0 here at the Duler Stadium. Important game in the context of things as far as the league goes. Sean Pereira. Sean Pereira taking the throw in, looking for Steflin, but beautifully turned. Here comes Joban to Valito, to Sumer. Sumer plays it long, but goes straight to Jason DeMello. Poor ball from Sumer Sehgal. Jason seems to have a liking for that left touchline, but here's the chance. Hansing! The first shot on target for Churchill brothers from Hansing. Here's Jason DeMello clearing it first time. Sumer Sehgal on the ball. Heads it, looking for Jostley, but goes out for a Salgaocar throw. It's been a busy afternoon so far, but he gives the ball away. Sumer Sehgal again gives the ball away. Here's a chance, but almost threaded it through Valentino Nazareth. But that was a result of Sumer Sehgal giving the ball away again. But that's a poor foul from Ribhav Sardesai. Free kick for Churchill brothers. Here we see that move again. There was a bad foul from Ribhav Sardesai on Jostley. Each time there's a free kick or a goal kick in the goalkeeper Shivnandan Yadav's range, he's taking his time, urging his teammates forward and taking that long goal kick or a free kick. Here's Valito. Selvin Miranda. Selvin has been the orchestrator on that left wing for Salgaocar FC. Here's Teflon, who plays it beautifully to Selvin, who keeps it in. Fantastic walk from Selvin Miranda. Beautiful cross in, but Sumer Sehgal this time, but straight to Philip Parviz! Looking for a penalty, but the referee waves it off. But here's Hansing on the counter. Suddenly the pace has been upped. Here's Barbosa. What can he do? The first shot! And Houston takes the shot straight to Jason DeMello. Sudden increase in the intensity of the game. We see Hansing Drawing to defenders, plays it wide to Justin, who takes the shot, but it was a feeble shot straight at Jason De Mello. You cannot beat him with that kind of a shot. Throw in for Salgaocar. Here's the captain, Daniel Gomes. Perry Pereira. Looking for Stefan, but cleared. But straight to Hansing again. Some space for Hansing, but what has he done there? What has Perry done after that? But here's Hansing, nevertheless, beautifully played. And that's a corner for Churchill Brothers. Much better from Churchill Brothers. Hansing being the orchestrator of the attack, along with his forward line partner Preston Fernandes. First corner for Churchill Brothers. Here's the corner. It's a long one. That was well headed by Josley. But here's Justin and Godfrey Mascarenas with the shot. Velito picks up the spoils and spreads it wide. To Justin again. Beautifully played. Preston. Can he put in a good ball? Yeah, he does. But beautifully dealt with by Daniel Gomez. Good spell of pressure from Churchill Brothers. Throw in is going to be taken by Godfrey Mascarenas. Good spell here from Churchill Brothers. Godfrey Mascarenas looks like he's going to take a long throw in. He does. Daniel Gomez heads it off easily. Again, beautifully done by Godfrey. So calm on the ball. Justin to Velito. Like I said, Velito is controlling that midfield. At the moment again, he's back in the game. Look at how organized this Salgaocar team is. They have all 11 men back in their half. While Churchill Brothers are playing a few square passes amongst themselves, looking for some space. But Salgaocar have not been providing them with that yet. Here's Justin, who's changed wings. Godfrey back to Joachim. To Sumer Sehgal. Beautifully done, Sumer Sehgal. Can he make amends? That's a beautiful cross. Here's Teflon. Beautifully spread through Valentino Nazareth. Here's Philip Parviz. But what a tackle from Josley Dice, the man who's been brought into the first 11 today. Is doing a good job at the center of the field. He's taken up the load from Velito. Just Pereira. Perry puts it in, but that's a poor clearance. No communication, but bad touch from Stefan, which allows Churchill Brothers to clear their lines. We see Stefan disappointed with that touch of his. He knew that he had a chance. Churchill Brothers had gifted him that chance. But here's Saish Madan. Plays it to Philip Parviz. And another corner for Salgaocar. The third of the game so far for them. Kidron Fernandes deflects it off. Churchill Brothers keeping close attention on those Salgaocar players. Selvin Miranda to take the corner. Salgaocar aren't pushing many men forward. We see 5 men only in the box, but yet that's a good cross in. And that's Valentino Nazareth, Good cross in, and that was the header from Saurabh Patil, who's also come into the first 11 today in place of Flagan Rodriguez with that header, but heads it wide. Wouldn't have troubled the keeper. But here's Churchill Brothers on the attack from the right wing and wins the corner. Second corner for Churchill Brothers this time. As that man Justin Barbosa. Beautiful corner in. That's a dangerous ball, and that was a chance for Hansing, who misses it completely. But here's the chance, is gone begging. Has it? Yes, it has. Daniel Gomez picks it up. Ribov Sardesai plays it wide to Philip Parviz. Philip gives it away to Velito. Here's Josley. Josley plays it wide to Justin Barbosa again. Here's Preston. Preston plays it for, looking for Justin, but Jobran can find Jobon, I beg your pardon, cannot find Justin over there. But the idea was right. Much better from Churchill Brothers. They need to win this game. Here's Godfrey Mascarenas. Well controlled, plays it to Velito, who crosses it for Joburn, but it's a throw-in for Salgaocar FC, and the referee, 29 minutes on the clock, calls for the cooling break. It's a hot afternoon here at the Duler Stadium. We see the players just pouring some water all over them to cool it down. We see Norbert Gonzalez having a word with his left back, Sumer Segal. He's still given the ball away about 3 or 4 times in this opening 30 minutes. I think that's what Norbert Gonzalez will be telling him. You cannot afford to lose possession in the same place which led to the goal last time around. More so, you cannot just lose the ball that easily as he has been doing. The mandatory cooling water break, as we call it, which has been awarded by the Federation post the pandemic. The team's trotting back onto the field. We will start with a Salgaocar Football Club throw-in. Perry with the throw-in to start proceedings after the cooling break. Here's Velito. Holds it up nicely. Here's Godfrey. Godfrey plays it wide to Justin. Back to Godfrey. Godfrey beautifully switches wing to Sumer Segal. Again, he fails to control that ball. Goes out for a throw-in. Perry with the throw. Yes, Saish, who spreads it beautifully to Selvin Miranda. Can he keep it in the field of play? He does. Looking to go past Godfrey. I beg your pardon, Justin, but Justin does well. That's Sean Pereira. Cleared off by Godfrey. Justin back helping his defense. Sean looking for Stefan, but well shielded by Joachim. Goal kick. We see that typical Shivnandan Yadav slowly setting the ball up, taking his time with the goal kick, allowing his players to settle in. But Hansing wants it fast, as we saw is from the expression. Throw in for Churchill brothers. The deadlock hasn't been broken yet. It's a heavyweight battle here. Both teams are famous in the Indian circuit. And that's a handball by Stefan. Free kick for Churchill brothers. Churchill brothers are the 2008-2009 I-League winners. Salgaocar, on the other hand, has been the first Goan side to win the National Football League, which had been renamed the I-League. But they were the first Goan side to win the National Football League in 1998-1999. Rich history between these two clubs. Salgaocar has also won the Goa League Champions Cup 21 times. There's Ribhav. Selvin to Ribhav. Looks for Philip, but straight to the goalkeeper. We've not seen much penetration from both the teams. Both teams being careful. They do not want to lose this game. Especially for Churchill brothers, it would totally dent their hopes of a title, of defending their title rather. The defending champions Churchill brothers and the challengers Salgaocar FC. Here's Sumer Sehgal. Plays it back to Kidron. Kidron to Joachim. Here's Josley. Josley back to Kidron. To Sumer. Sumer plays a quick 1-2 with Preston, but the ball rolls out. And we see a substitution happening here. First substitution of the game. Philip Parvi is going off, and the goal scorer of the second goal scorer for Salgaocar in the previous game against FC Goa, Stephen Satarkar, coming in. Can he unhinge this Churchill brothers defense? There must have been an injury for Philip Parviz. See the goal scorer from the previous match for Salgaocar, Saish Madan, who wins the free kick. Here's Stefan, wins the header. Here's Selvin Miranda wriggling his way through, but beautiful sliding challenge in. Here's Hansing, who's not been in the game for quite some time. Here's Justin, beautifully done by Justin. We see why he was that positive, lies to thread it through. But well defended again by Salgaocar. Here's Justin. Glides through on his left foot, Justin. He's uncannily, his style of play rather is uncannily resembling to that of Riyad Mahrez, Justin Barbosa. Riyad Mahrez plays for Manchester City. But here we are, Justin Barbosa. Selwyn Miranda going to take that corner kick for Salgaocar FC. Fourth corner for Salgaocar FC in this first half. Takes the corner shot. Ribhav Sardesai. A feeble shot straight to Shivnandan Yadav. Takes it long. Looking for his strikers, but straight. And I beg your pardon, Nazareth on the ball. Justin plays it to Preston and makes the run, keeps going Justin. But who was that ball from for Preston? This is what the coaches need to work on. These boys are still young, but he had Justin running all the way down that right flank, but he chose to give the most difficult ball that he could probably give on that field, and he gives it away. And here's Salgaocar on the attack, Stephen, and here's Vic Nazareth. That's a good ball in! Stefan! What a chance for Stefan. Here we see the replay again. Stephen Satarkar plays it to Nazareth, who puts in a beautiful ball. Stefan had the chance, but he doesn't even make the goalkeeper save that, because he has completely sliced that out for a goal kick. What a lucky break for Churchill brothers. Will Salgaocar FC be ruining this miss later on in the game? Here we see Stefan being pulled back, but what a chance for Salgaocar again on the 40th minute to get back and take the lead. But there was a long shot from Ribhav Sardesai which is gone over the bar. Another goal kick for Shiv Nandan Yadav. Shiv takes the long one, but puts it out on the left hand side touchline. Perry throws it for Stephen Satarkar, but well dealt with. But Sumer Segal, or I beg your pardon, Kidron Fernandez, gives the throw in away and eventually runs out for the sixth corner for Salgaocar Football Club. Can they make use of it this time around? Selwyn Miranda again over the ball, but we see Salgaocar not putting too many men forward. That's another chance. It's a good header, but cleared off by Godfrey Mascarenas, and then the shot comes in from Valentino Nazareth, which goes high and wide. Here's the corner again. The header from the captain, but Godfrey Mascarenas clears it just ahead of the goalkeeper. Then Valentino Nazareth with the kick, and it goes over the bar. Saish wins the header. Kidron wins it back. Here's Saish. And Stefan to Perry. Ribhav plays it through for Stephen Satarkar. Goes past Kidron Fernandez, but Joaquim Carvalho is there to cover his teammate. Here we see that through ball from Ribhav Sardesai. Beautifully done by Stephen Satarkar, but can't get past Joaquim. Seventh corner of the half for Salgaocar. time long and easily dealt with. But danger still not cleared. Velito finally clears it. Here's Hansing holding up play. Twisting and turning. Plays it to Preston. Here's Hansing again. Hansing goes past 2. Keeps the ball nicely. Here's Josley with the bad touch. Here's Justin. Back to Josley. Plays to Preston, who gives the ball away. And that's a beautifully played. We see Stephen Satarkar. What a mazy run that is again. That's a beautiful chance. Great save from Shivnandan Yadav, and that's gone out for a corner. This man, Stephen Satarkar, he is a Wrigley character out there. He's got pace, that man, Stephen Satarkar. Uses Godfrey Mascarenhas to shield the ball from the goalkeeper and then takes the shot for the bottom wide corner. But Shivnandan Yadav with a decent save. And the 8th corner of the half. They are racking up this corner count over here, Salgaocar FC. But can they make use of it? Because it's still 0-0. This time a short one from Selvin Miranda. Ribhav Sardesai. Plays it long. Here's Stephen Satarkar again. Plays 1-2 with Daniel Gomez. Looks for a foul, but nothing doing. Here's Churchill brothers on the counter attack, looking for Hansing, but beautifully done by Perry. Here's Valentino. Looking for his striker, Stefan De Costa, but straight to Shivnandan Yadav. Here's Ribhav. It's a poor ball from Ribhav, but Stephen Satarkar again. He takes the shot on, but blocked by Joachim. Here's Ribhav again. Beautiful play from Salgaocar. Beautiful from Stephen. There's Saish Madan. This is absolutely delightful to watch. But here's Hansing. Goes for the fancy back flick and then looking at his teammate. Hopefully that he'll be there, but poor ball holding from Hansing. Held wide, and here's another chance for Salgaocar. Given out for a throw-in. 2 minutes of additional time in this first half. Referee calling for the physio. We see a Churchill Brothers player down on the ground. It's been a hard year for these players, out of competitive football, but here they are, back in the game, back on the field. This is where they belong. This is what makes them happy. Perry with the throw-in. Ribhav. He's been quite an influence on this game. He's been controlling that midfield like a boss, Ribhav Sardesai. It's a long throw-in. Josley brings it down for Sumer and gives a chase for Hansing, who can't get there. But here's Justin Barbosa to Josley. Spreads it wide for Joburn. Joburn taking that defender on. Beautifully done by Joburn! Oh! How has Churchill Brothers not put that in the back of the net? Let's see the replay again. Beautiful work by Joburn. Taking one step over to the right, moves to the left, skips past Joburn. Beautifully done, and all Preston had to do was touch the ball with any part of his body, which he fails to do. On the cusp of half-time, Churchill brothers could have turned this game around, could have turned their fortunes in the league around. But however, it's still 0-0. Here's Saish to Ribhav. Here's Stephen Satarkar with a great ball in. Looking for Stefan, but Shivnandan Yadav comes out and gathers it. And the referee blows the half-time whistle. What an interesting first half. Both teams having chances. Churchill brothers had the best chance of the half there in the end, but somehow they couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. Salgaocar, however, have had more possession today. They've been pressing that Churchill brothers team back into their own defensive half. We see their coach Norbert Gonzalez, Levino Pereira, encouraging his players that this is not over. Half time here at the Duler Stadium. Salgaocar Football Club 0, Churchill brothers 0. We are going to come right back into second half action after the lemon break. We're back for the second half between Salgaocar FC and Churchill Brothers. It's 0-0 so far, but it's been an interesting first half. Both the teams had chances. Salgaocar edging Churchill Brothers on the possession end of it. But Churchill Brothers had the best chance towards the end of that first half. Just about managing to avoid danger, Salgaocar FC, at the end of that first half. But what a run that was from Joban Cardozo, the under-20 player. Fantastic work down that left wing. Both teams will be looking at consolidating their position on the league table. A win for Churchill Brothers would get them right back into the mix of things. A win for Salgaocar FC would kind of cement their place on the top in the second match. The final huddle before the proceedings begin. We're all set to go almost. Churchill Brothers Velito Cruz knows how important this match is for their team. Salgaocar FC, the famous Greens, and Churchill Brothers, the Red Machine. Can they change the fortunes of their team, Churchill Brothers? Is Teflon. Salgaocar starting proceedings in the second half. Pushes it back. Is Saish Madan to Stephen. Back to Ribhav, who's been influential in that first half in that midfield. Steflon just gives it away. Hansing can't keep it in control. That's Saurabh Patil. Saurabh to Ribhav. Beautiful play. Stephen looking for Selvin. Beautifully spread through. Beautiful cross from Selvin. Looking for, this is a chance. Stephen! And they're still in the thing, but hits the side netting. Selvin Miranda. What a chance again. Stephen just beautifully gets it down, gets the shot away. Just comes off Sumer Sehgal. And then Selvin Miranda on the follow-up hits the side netting. Right from the word go in the second half, Salgaocar Football Club with the opportunity. Here comes Stephen again. Selvin looking for Stephen, but goes out for a throw-in for Salgaocar. What an inspiring substitute this has been. Stephen with the chance, but bad decision making from Stephen. But I must say that Stephen has been unbelievably influential on this game since the time he's come in place of Philip Parviz. The viewers must be thinking, why was Stephen on the substitute bench? Nevertheless, here's Selvin, who's been also fantastic down that left wing. Ribhav, Stephen, Steflon looking for Stephen again, but well done by Velito. Godfrey Mascarenas clears the line, but straight to Sean Pereira. Saish looking for Selvin, but goes out for a Churchill Brothers throw. Some breathing space for Churchill Brothers. Godfrey Mascarenas with the throw-in. Hansing Beautiful turn from Hansing. Here he goes again, wriggling past 2-3 defenders, but in the end too much. Ribhav Sardesai. Valito wins it back possession, but here's Hansing. Played out wide to Preston, who gives the ball away. Saish picks up possession. Selvin Miranda. Here's Stephen. Slowing it down. Daniel Gomez. To Saurabh. There is Stefan. And he's brought down Stephen. He's a Wrigley customer. He's not easy to mark. And Joaquim Carvalho is finding that out firsthand. Look at that movement from Stephen and draws the foul from Joaquim. Here's Saish Madan with the free kick. Great start from Salgaocar in the second half. Can he put in a dangerous ball? It's a good ball in though. And the captain keeps it in. Daniel Gomez. Here's Stephen. What a chance and what an effort. Looking for that top corner, Stephen. Here we see Daniel Gomez keeps the ball in. Plays it to Selvin Miranda. That combination against Selvin and Stephen just about kissing the top bar and just doesn't go into the goal. What an effort. He is having a beautiful game. Here's that man, Stephen again. Tries to dribble through. But here's Teflon. Goes past Sumer. And draws the save from Shivnandan Yadav and wins another corner. The 9th in the game. And the first in the second half for Salgaocar. They're putting on a show, Salgaocar FC, at the start of the second half. Especially that man, Stephen Satarkar. But here's Teflon, who had that chance and draws that save from the goalkeeper, Shivnandan. Here's another corner. There's Nazareth with the corner. Good one, nicely defended. Here's Hansing to Justin. Here's Churchill brothers on the counter. Here's Hansing. Here's Hansing still going. Beautifully done. Shimmies his way and spreads it wide to Joban Cardozo. Joban plays it to Godfrey. Godfrey plays a good ball in, but straight to Jason DeMello. End-to-end stuff here at the Duler Stadium. What a match it's turning out to be. Salgaocar Football Club and Churchill Brothers. Valentino Nazareth on the ball. Plays it to Stephen. Just loses it there. Justin picks up the spoil. Sumer. Now Kidron to Joachim. To Godfrey. Free to Joban. Here's the captain, Valit. Gives the ball away. Here's that man, Stephen, who can't get it under control now. Here's Godfrey, who's being fouled over there by Selvin Miranda. Wins the free kick. Godfrey Mascarenas. Joachim taking his time. Here's the long free kick. Easily dealt with by Daniel Gomez. Here's Stephen. What a player he is turning out to be for Salgaocar. What a ball that is for Steflon. Here's Steflon. Here's Ribhav. Here's Stephen. Take the shot. Beautiful block by Godfrey. Valito picks up the spoil. Looking for Hansing. Like I said, end-to-end stuff. Beautifully done by Hansing. Cuts in. And looking for some options. plays it to Josley, who is closed down by the Salgaocar defense. He has got free. Changes wing, looking for Hansing, but Perry kind of clears it. Partially clears it for a goal kick. And Justin Barbosa straight away on the set piece. It's a good corner in, and what a header that is. He knows he should have done better there, Josley. He got a free header. He must keep it on target there. Here we see that corner again from Justin. Beautiful, delightful ball in, and he should have hit the target from there. Josley. You can't complain that we haven't seen chances for both teams, but here goes Velito. Spreads it wide to Joburn. Tries to cross it, but deflects off to Ribhav Sardesai. But Salgaocar give the possession away. And Jason should gather that. Hansing was chasing that ball, but Jason comes out comfortably and takes that. Here's Joachim, who plays it to Velito with some space here. Spreads it wide to Joburn. Here's Joburn trying to wiggle his way through. Well done by Joburn. Here's Josley. Keeps the ball in. Beautifully cuts in and puts in a left-footed cross. But can he put it in? Justin. But he cannot keep the ball under control. Jason DeMello plays the ball in quickly. And he's carrying the ball forward. Gets the man. And that's Stephen Satarkar. Here's Ribhav. Back to Stephen. He always wants to do something with the ball. This man, Stephen Satarkar. Pacey lad. Perry to Ribhav. That's a beautiful idea from Ribhav. Twisting and turning. Perry. That's a poor ball in from Ribhav Sardesai. Goes out for a goal kick for Churchill Brothers. Here we see a substitution for Churchill Brothers. There we see from the coach an attacking substitution. Marvin Borges coming in and trying to change the fortunes of his team. There's Sean Pereira. Marvin trying to get into the action straight away. That's Saish Madan, plays it calmly. Back to the captain. Daniel Gomez. Hansing chasing it down. Here's Stephen. Throw in for Churchill Brothers. And that's a throw in for Salgaocar now. I beg your pardon, that's a free kick that the referee's given. Sean Pereira. Sean with the long kick. Looking for Stefan, but fouled by Churchill Brothers. There we see Justin just accidentally stepping on Stefan. Free kick in a dangerous position. Ribhav and Saish standing over the ball. It's played it wide to Perry. Puts in a nice cross in, but Joachim is there. Kidron heads it out. Justin on the ball, being pressed by Nazareth, Valentino Nazareth, of whom it deflects off for a goal kick for Shivnandan Yadav for Churchill Brothers. Comes the goal kick, long one. Down that, looking for Justin again. Yes, Sumer Sehgal will let it roll out for a throw in for Churchill Brothers. Sumer plays it to Velito. Yes, Sumer plays it long this time. Marvin Borges, Velito, beautifully spread by Velito, but Joban can't just keep it under control. That was a good ball. Here's Stephen. Great skill, but just dispossessed by Velito. What a ball that is from Velito. Here's Justin. Can he show his magic? Again, looking for Hansing, but disappointing. That final ball from Churchill Brothers in both the games that they've played so far has been disappointing in the attacking third. It's been lack of communication. On a numerous of occasions, we've seen Hansing just frustrated. Here's Saish to Ribhav. That midfield duo, but Ribhav gives the ball away. Again that long ball, but Daniel Gomez deals with it nicely. Sean by Selvin Miranda. What a game he is having, that man Selvin Miranda. Stephen. That's a good turn and a shot from Steflon, but blocked by the Churchill defenders. And here's Salgaocar, beg your pardon, back on attack. Here's Perry to Ribhav to Saish Madan. Saish tries to put it in, but slightly overcooked again. Gone out for a goal kick for Churchill Brothers. However, Salgaocar, 15 minutes into the second half, has been looking for that goal. They've been putting Churchill Brothers under a lot of pressure. But here's Hansing. Justin. Again, the same mistake that Justin does, is looking for that through ball and gives it away. And the ball possession lies with Sean to Ribhav to Steve. What skill from Stephen. Beautifully done from Stephen to Saish Madan, and that should be a foul. No, but the referee waves it off. This is a counter-attack. Justin again given away in the attacking third, and Saish Madan on the ball. Spread out wide to that man Selvin Miranda. Selvin takes the shot on, just drags it wide. Positive signs here for Salgaocar FC. They're really having a go here. Selvin and Stephen Satarkar has been absolutely fantastic down that left hand side for Salgaocar. Long goal kick. Back with Saurabh, who does well. Plays it to Stephen. Look at the amount of space Stephen is getting every time he's on the ball. And he's every time looking for Selvin Miranda, who equally has acres of space in front of him. Here comes the cross. That's a great chance. Stephen! Yes! How many times has that man Stephen and Selvin Miranda combined down that left hand side for Salgaocar Football Club? And it was coming. You cannot deny that this goal for Salgaocar FC has been coming throughout that second half. But here we see the move again. Selvin Miranda receives the ball from Stephen, puts in beautifully, cuts it back. Look at the composure. goes past Kidrin and places the ball past Shiv Nandan Yadav. Absolutely sensational stuff from Stephen Satarkar and Selvin Miranda. If you see the goal once more, magnificent to watch. This is why we come to the football ground, to see goals like these, to see moves like these. This is what makes football the beautiful sport. Here we see it again, beautifully done. Beautiful from Stephen Satarkar. Sensational. Take a bow, young man Stephen Satarkar. Here's Ribhav Sardesai. Gives the ball away. Velito. Again, well done by Sean. Here's Ribhav. Picks up the spoils. Spreads it to Selvin Miranda, who looks for Steflin, but Steflin was in an offside position. What a dent in the hopes of Churchill brothers. The defending champions are 1-0 down against Salgaocar Football Club here at the Duler Stadium. Selvin Miranda again beautifully spread out wide, looking for his attacking third on the winger. Here we see that offside position again. The ball from Selvin Miranda. But given away. Nazareth was offside, but here's Joachim. Here's Josley. Back to Godfrey. Godfrey to Joburn, who gives it away. And Salgaocar come away with the ball again. In possession, but Sumer Sehgal picks up that long ball from Salgaocar. Is Velito. Josley to Joachim. Here's Velito. Gives the ball away again. Is Ribhav to Selvin, who gives the ball back. Scrappy in the middle there right now. Velito looking for Hansing, but can't thread it through. Here's Joachim on the ball. Wins the throw in. Quickly taken by Churchill brothers, looking for Hansing, but the captain Daniel Gomez has been absolutely fantastic at the back. Here we have the substitute coming up for Churchill brothers. Joban going off and James Fernandez coming on in place of Joban Cardozo. Joban had that beautiful chance end of that first half with that beautiful run, but somehow couldn't score. Can James Fernandez make an immediate impact? And that is a foul on Godfrey Mascarenas. Let me remind the viewers that this is the Selvel Goa Professional League. The games are being only played in a single leg format this time around. Here's Velito. He needs to hold this game by the scruff of the neck if Churchill brothers have any hope of coming back. Here's he with the free kick, and that's a good opportunity, but fisted away by Jason DeMello. Here's Godfrey. Kidrin. Sean clears his lines, and Godfrey will pick up the ball, but that's blocked. Here's Shiv. Plays it to Sumer, but gives it away cheaply again. Sumer This time Stephen can't get it under control from Saish Madan. Here's Velito. The captain needs to do something here, needs to step up his game. Passes it to Justin, who passes it back to Godfrey. Here's Hansing, who slips and falls down, and lines are cleared. Here's Sumer Sehgal. Here's Josley. And that's the flag is raised by the assistant for offside, but no danger nonetheless. Jason DeMello comes out and gathers the ball. Here we see that offside decision again. It's James Fernandez. Now we see Jason DeMello with the long kick. Justin heads it back to Sumer. To Velito. Plays it wide to Godfrey. Is Marvin Borges, but easily dispossessed. Here's Ribhav. Calmly plays it to his central midfield partner Saish Madan. Here's that man, the goal scorer, the man of the moment, Stephen Satarkar. Gives the chase. Here's Godfrey Mascarenas. Stephen giving chase, not leaving him, not letting him rest, and eventually goes out for a throw-in. Not really. Salgaocar keep it under control. Beautifully touched by Saish Madan, but Velito picks up the spoils. Looking for Marvin, but cleared by the captain, Daniel Gomez. Everywhere in the defensive half, every time Churchill brothers look to hit Salgaocar on the counter, that man, the captain, Daniel Gomez, is back there intercepting the ball. And this time he heads it out for a corner for Churchill brothers. Third corner of the game for Churchill brothers. Justin will be taking this free kick. I beg your pardon, corner. It's beautifully done. Confidently punched out by Jason DeMello, but the chance is gone, not gone. That's a good shot from Hansing, who's asking for a handball, but referee is strong on his decision, gives it out for a corner. Here we see the replay again. That's a good corner again. Punched out by Jason DeMello. Velito plays it to Hansing, who cuts in, and we've seen those being given before. But right now, Stefan, that is going to be dangerous for Sumer Sehgal, and the first yellow card of the game for Sumer Sehgal. Stefan De Costa would have been through on goal. That was dangerous from Sumer Sehgal. Sumer Sehgal, jersey number 42, gets the yellow card. Here we see a blatant pull. Sumer Sehgal. Ribhav Sardesai over the free kick. Puts in a nice curler, but cleared out by Churchill brothers easily. Salgaocar taking their time. Perry Pereira with a throw-in. Looking for Stephen again, who tries to be smart about it, but here's Churchill brothers on the counter attack. 3 versus 3 at the moment. Here's a good chance. Churchill brothers, it's pulled back. Oh, what great defending from the captain, Daniel Gomes. and sets out Stephen Satarkar and Selvan Miranda down that left wing again. Beautiful defending. A lesson for the youngsters, Daniel Gomez. But here's Stephen Satarkar again. If I've said before that Justin Barbosa reminds me of Riyad Mahrez for Churchill Brothers, Stephen Satarkar is giving me Neymar feels over here at the Duler Stadium. Here's Ribhav. Back to Saurav, back to Ribhav, to Perry. Perry plays it long and the referee calls out for an offside, and Churchill Brothers are going to take this quickly. Joachim plays it to Velito. And to Hansing. I think shields the ball off nicely, but gives it away again. Sumer Segal. Josley. Joachim. Movin. Velito. Here's James Fernandez, the substitute. Puts in a delightful cross in, but no one in the box. Justin gives it away again in a dangerous position. Josley, here's that man, Stephen Satarkar. Plays it out beautifully, but slightly slow. But Stefan De Costa, he's a fast man. Stefan leaves it out for the 10th corner of the game for Salgaocar FC. They've hit double digits on the corner count. You can see from that how dominant these guys have been. Not many people up forward for Salgaocar. They are keen on this lead. Nazareth is going to take this corner again. Puts in a nice ball in. Easily dealt with this time. And Justin on the counter. Justin plays a delightful ball to James Fernandez. Saurabh in chasing him. Back to Justin. Beautifully nutmegs. That's a chance! But well defended again by Ribhav Sardesai this time, and that man picks it up. Stephen Satarkar. What a ball that is! This is a chance. Stefan De Costa, can he finish this game? Yes, sir, Stephen Satarkar! 75 minutes on that clock, and who can stop this man? Stephen Satarkar has been a man on a mission. Here we see that run again. Beautiful ball from Stephen Satarkar again. Here's Teflon trying to finish. Beautiful tackle from Sumer. But guess who was there? Right place at the right time with a beautiful finish. Stephen Satarkar, the super sub by Levino Anthony Pereira, the coach of Salgaocar. What an inspiring substitute he's been in place of Philip Parviz. What a player, Stephen Satarkar. We go into the cooling break. Salgaocar FC have doubled their lead over Churchill Brothers. What a happy man, Levino Anthony Pereira. He was very confident before this match. He had mentioned that the dressing room was a happy place, was a calm place, and these young boys in the green and white are showing exactly how calm and focused they are at this point of time. Their eyes are on the coveted Goa Professional League title. But whatever we say will be less for Stephen Satarkar. He's been an absolute genius on the field. Just waiting for proceedings to start from the centre. Churchill brothers will look for a miracle if they want to turn this around. The heads and shoulders have dropped, but Hansing has just been trying to get these boys up. But Churchill brothers are huffing and puffing here. Here's Joachim looking for that long ball. This could only get worse for Churchill brothers if Salgaocar keep doing what they've been doing. Selvin Miranda. And that man again, Stephen Satarkar! What a player, Stephen Satarkar! He's got the hat trick. And guess whose celebration he does? Kylian Mbappe. What a player! I'm at a loss for words here at the Duler Stadium. We see the goal again. Steflin again with the run. Just saw the replay of the second goal from Stephen Satarkar. Here we see the replay of the second goal again from Stephen Satarkar. We'll shortly show you the third goal. But in the meantime, the game has started. We see Hansing almost in a central defensive position. Stephen Satarkar has scored the first hat-trick of this year's Selvel Goa Professional League. And that's a hat-trick which his idol Kylian Mbappe would be proud of. This could only get worse for Churchill brothers. Kidron Fernandez just avoids danger over there. But I cannot stop talking about that man. Stephen Satarkar. What a hero. He's a one to look out for the Indian scouts. Stephen Satarkar has been inspirational. Levino Anthony Pereira, he demands a starting spot in that first 11 for Salgaocar Football Club. But here's Salgaocar back in possession. This Churchill brothers team right now is looking defeated. I won't be surprised if Salgaocar score a goal or two more in the ending 10 minutes. But here's Houston! There was a chance for Churchill brothers to pull one back. Corner in the end. Beautifully defended by Salgaocar FC. It's a long ball in. There's a chance for Josley to Houston. Houston puts in a delightful cross, but the captain Daniel Gomez again there heading it out. It's still hovering in the box. Referee calls for a handball on a Churchill player and free kick for Salgaocar Football Club. Like I said in the last match for Salgaocar, they are here to make a statement, and boy, are they making a statement or not, thanks to that man Stephen Satarkar. He's been on the headlines twice now in 2 match days. Salgaocar FC had beaten the 2018-19 champions of the Goa Professional League, and that was a great shot from Velito. Here we see that goal again. Coast pass so easily. so easily past the players. Stephen Satarkar. There's nothing Shivnandan Yadav can do about all the 3 goals that Stephen Satarkar has scored for Salgaocar FC in this game. Getting back to what I was saying, Salgaocar FC have beaten FC Goa, I beg your pardon, in the first match, the champions of the 2018-19 Goa Professional League. Now they're on their way to a thumping win over the defending champions, Churchill Brothers. It's 3-0, but it could get worse. And that's Stefan De Costa with the 4th goal. And guess who gives that ball from the left wing? Selvin Miranda. This Salgaocar FC team will be a team very, very difficult to stop. They're demolishing the defending champions Churchill Brothers here. Stefan De Costa deserved that goal for all his hard work, but Selvin Miranda, what a game he's having on that left wing. He's had 2 assists to his name, Selvin Miranda. Salgaocar Football Club are the headline, as the headline reads here, at the Duler Stadium, Salgaocar Football Club 4, Churchill Brothers 0. Other teams in the Goa Professional League, take note, Salgaocar are here to really go for the title. Rubhav Sardesai this time, Selvin Miranda. This is kind of embarrassing for the defending champions right now, Churchill Brothers. But yes, Stephen, can he get the ball? But Marvin Borges gets the ball back. Valito. Here's Justin. Here's James Fernandez. Back to Justin. Valito. Hansing lifts it for James. Back to Hansing. But what was that from Hansing? Is Marvin Borges. Somehow keeps it in. Josley to Valito. A frustrated Valito takes a shot. And Saurabh Patil in defense takes the ball back in possession for Salgaocar. Back to Saurabh. Salgaocar FC right now are absolutely strolling in the park. Stephen Satarkar. Saish Madan. Back to Saurabh. Saurabh back to Saish Madan. Pulls it back nicely to the captain Daniel Gomez, to Ribhav. This is phenomenal from Salgaocar FC. Plays it back to Jason DeMello. Keeping it in possession now. Playing small passes. Jason DeMello goes long but completely spoils the game for Salgaocar FC. And Hansing gets the possession for Churchill Brothers. Here's Godfrey. Puts in a long ball. Heads it, but Ribhav Sardesai. Ribhav plays it to Stephen, who can't get it under control, but he's done his job. Velito beautifully nutmegs Ribhav. And then the frustrated Velito looking for a run from Justin, but fails to get it, and his heads are down. That this Churchill Brothers team right now needs an injection of energy. You can see their shoulders are really down. That's poor again from Godfrey Mascarenhas. Gives away a throw. Stefan De Costa is going to be substituted right now. What a game he's had, Stefan De Costa, the man in form. And comes in Hazer Gomes. Hazer Gomes. Here's another chance. That man Hazer Gomes! Oh yes! Oh yes! The first touch of the game, and that has resulted in the 5th goal for Salgaocar Football Club. They're absolutely demolishing the defending champions Churchill Brothers here. Look at how easy this is. And guess who gets that 3rd assist of the game? Selvin Miranda. Hazer Gomes with that 4th finish, and Shiv Nandan Yadav, I believe, should have done better over there. But Hazer Gomes over there with his left foot, first touch of the game for him, and the 5th goal for Salgaocar Football Club. Salgaocar Football Club 5, Churchill Brothers 0. When have we seen this scoreline in this encounter last? What a display it has been from Salgaocar Football Club. This will definitely send out warnings and shivers down the spine of the other teams in the Goa Professional League.
Football Club. Play out jersey number 14, Valentino Nazareth, and player in
Valentino Nazareth being substituted,
29, Shane Rodriguez.
and comes in Shane Rodriguez in place of Valentino Nazareth. Sumer Sehgal clears his line. Like I said, do not be surprised if Salgaocar FC score more, and they have, and they are looking for more. Here's a chance, almost for Stephen Satarkar, but Shiv Nandan Yadav gathers that. And a slight smirk on his face, Stephen Satarkar. Here's Velito. Again gives it away, Hansing. How poor has this Churchill Brothers attack been in that attacking third? 4 minutes of additional time. Hansing. Justin Barbosa. Justin with the shot, but gathered easily by Jason DeMello. With the long kick. Is Marvin Borges. Can Churchill get a consolation? Justin, I would say the only man in this Churchill Brothers team who's looked like creating something, Justin Barbosa. Velito. Sumer Sehgal. Velito. Keeping it in the possession, Churchill Brothers. Josley to Godfrey. Godfrey back to Josley. Salgaocar are being patient here. They have no hurry. They are leading Churchill Brothers 5-0. Marvin Borges trying to play that 1-2, and there you see Selvin Miranda, Stephen Satarkar, and another ball in. This time Shiv Nandan Yadav comes out and clears his line, but Ribhav Sardesai picks up the spoils. Captain Daniel Gomez spreads it wide beautifully to the substitute Shane Rodriguez. Look at how high that Churchill Brothers team is still playing, even though they are being beaten well on pace by these Salgaocar FC forwards. Definitely a thing to watch or two for the coach, Norberto Gonzalez. He said in his pre-match interview that the pressure is well and truly on Salgaocar FC. But boy, have Salgaocar FC come out of the dressing room and demolish them all together. 5 goals in that second half after a 0-0 goalless first half. What a performance it has been from the green and white brigade. But here's Velito, spreads it wide Marvin Borges with the shot. Goes wide, deflects off a Salgaocar defender and goes out for a corner for Churchill Brothers. Here's Velito. It's cleared again by the Salgaocar defense easily. And that's well over the bar. Hansing, you can see his shoulders dropping. There's hardly anything left in these Red Brigade boys. Don't write them off yet, this Churchill team. They're going to come back strong. That's what champions do. Churchill Brothers are the defending champions. They won't walk away easily. And we see the handball from Sumer Sehgal. Velito. There's Daniel Gomez, done calmly. Taking his time, Jason DeMello. He knows the game is won. It's only a matter of time before the referee blows the final whistle. Can Salgaocar score one more? What? How beautifully has he brought down Hazel Gomes. That's a beautiful cross. Oh my God! Shane Rodriguez has missed right from 2 yards out. And here we see it again. Hazel Gomes beautifully spreads it. Shane Rodriguez, what have you done? You will not get a better opportunity to score the goal. But final whistle here at the Duler Stadium. Salgaocar Football Club 5, Churchill Brothers 0. Tomorrow's headlines in the papers, on social media all over Goa. Salgaocar Football Club have absolutely slaughtered the defending champions Churchill Brothers. And that man Stephen Satarkar will be all over the headlines with one of the most phenomenal hat-tricks that you'll ever see on a football field. Full time again here at the Duler Stadium. Salgaocar Football Club 5, Churchill Brothers 0.
Interaction with me, Clinton D'Souza, and yes, what a match it was. 5-0, a complete clean sheet, that too with 5 goals out there. And I have the most exciting, the energetic coach out here. First of all, many congratulations to you. 5-0 victory. And I saw before the final whistle also you wanted another goal. So what was the thing in your mind going on?
No, when we score goals, it is a confidence for the boys to play better and better. So whenever you score again and again. You will go for more goals. That is the confidence I give them.
Okay. There was a hat-trick scored by one of your key player over there who came in as a substitute and he scored hat-trick. So how you take his performance and also the other goal scorers out there?
He is a very good player. Even starting he can play a good game. Substitute also he can play a good. He has proof in both the ways he has proved, and he has played a wonderful and he has scored a good hat-trick. He missed more chances, but still, thank God that he has scored a hat-trick and we won the match.
Okay, we know that Salgaocar FC is on their winning note out there. So what are your preparations? What are your thoughts on your next clash?
The thing is, like every match we play, we get the victory, we have to celebrate. The next match we have to plan. Again we get the victory. Now next match also we will plan and we will play. The boys are playing good. The fantastic football, ball position, attacking football. Defenders are good. Goalkeeper is a good chap who is giving a senior goalkeeper who is giving a support for the players. Really we are playing well and boys are giving the best and they have to play the best football more than that.
Something positive that you will take back home from this match?
Yeah, it's a confidence. The players have played good. That's the confidence the team is having and the players. That's all.
Thank you so much, coach, and wish you all the very best. And I have with me the hat-trick scorer for Salgaocar FC. First of all, many congratulations. What is the feeling out there for you scoring a hat-trick for your team?
It's very amazing. It's always amazing scoring for a big club like Salgaocar, and I'm always hungry for the goals. Yes, and I'm very happy that I scored a hat-trick. Yeah.
We also saw that you missed another goal out there before the final whistle. So what went wrong over there, you think?
Yeah, maybe the lack of concentration or tiredness, or otherwise I could have scored more. In the beginning also I got chances. Yes, I could have scored more, but I'm always hungry to score goals. Yes, I will improve.
You said you will improve, so can we see Stephen scoring another goal in the next encounter out there?
Yeah, sure, I'm confident I can score more goals for my team. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Stephen. Wish you all the very best for your next encounter. Thank you. Well, that was the Salgaocar FC head coach and one of their key player who scored the hat-trick out there. Now we have the coach of Churchill brothers who fought hard till the end to make a difference but couldn't net any goals out there. How would you rate your boys' performance today?
First off, we have given best. And to me, I feel after second day we played and the boys a little bit fatigued. It looks like, especially in the second half. We got chances, but we are failed to convert.
We have seen that you have made some 3 changes right before the kickoff. You put 3 under 20 players and then you even change your midfielder out there. So do you think your plan couldn't work out there, or what went wrong?
First half it works. In the second half, the boys, I think, as I said, after 2 days they will be playing a match and they are more tired. So boys, these local boys now they have to realize why the performance is not coming. So on our side we are trying for a next match to overcome.
Some changes that you will like to make in the next match for you?
At the moment, no. We will see in the practice.
Alright. Thank you so much, coach, and wish you all the very best.
Thank you.
Well, that's all we have of the post-match interaction. We will see you tomorrow for another big encounter versus the Sporting Club de Goa and Vasco Football Club here at 3:45 from the Duler Stadium. This is me, Clinton D'Souza, signing off for today. See you tomorrow.